We continue reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is. We are on chapter 3, text 32. Yetva etad abhiya suyanto nanutishtanti me matam sarvagyana vimudham stan viddhi nashtan achetasaha. But those who, out of envy, disregard these teachings and do not follow them regularly are to be considered bereft of all knowledge, befooled, and ruined in their endeavors for perfection. So Krishna is continuing to speak to Arjuna. He's saying, but those who, out of envy, disregard these teachings and do not follow them regularly are to be considered bereft of all knowledge, befooled, and ruined in their endeavors for perfection. So the flaw of not being Krishna conscious is clearly stated herein. As there is punishment for disobedience to the order of the Supreme Executive Head, so there is certainly punishment for disobedience to the order of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. A disobedient person, however great he may be, is ignorant of his own self and of the Supreme Brahman, Paramatma, and the personality of Godhead due to a vacant heart. Therefore, there is no hope of perfection of life for him. So Krishna, what is he saying? Because he's giving the instructions. He's been saying that whatever you do, O Arjuna, you do your prescribed duty. Whatever position you are in society, you do it, but do it for my pleasure. So Arjuna is a Kshatriya. So Krishna is telling him, you fight for my pleasure. And through Arjuna, Krishna is giving us instructions. What is our instructions? Whatever is our position, wherever we are, whatever duties that we are required to do, we do them in a manner which is pleasing to Krishna. We don't have to change our position. We continue doing that. Simply the intention changes that how can I please Krishna by doing this? It is my duty to do such and such thing. Let me do it in such a way that it is pleasing to Krishna. Or I like to do such and such thing. Let me do it in such a way that it is pleasing to Krishna. Or be grateful to Krishna that he's given me the ability to do this thing which I like to do. And so Krishna is saying that out of envy, people might disregard his teachings. But those who out of envy disregard his teachings, they are considered to be bereft of knowledge. Because of our envy of Krishna, then we say, why should I follow Krishna? Because of this envy, we are here in this material world. We are like, why should I follow what Krishna wants me to do? Why do I follow his instruction? I need to enjoy my own self. And that is what conditioned life is. That's the reason we are here in the material world. And that's why we are being called then ignorant. Then we are being called bereft of knowledge. Why? Because our true position is that we are eternal parts and parcels of Krishna. We have an eternal loving relationship with Krishna. And so we are being ignorant not only of who we truly are, but we are also being ignorant of Krishna's position. That he is the Supreme Brahman, he is the Paramatma, and he is the personality of Godhead. That is Krishna's position. So if we don't understand it, then we are being called bereft of knowledge and ruined in the endeavors for perfection. So whatever is our desire, we desire liberation, we desire to have Paramatma realization, or we desire to engage in devotional service. Whatever it is, we need to approach Krishna, because only Krishna can give us the fulfillment of these desires. Only Krishna can give us liberation in the Supreme Brahman, or can reveal himself as the Paramatma, or as the personality of Godhead. Why? Why only Krishna? Why only Krishna can give us liberation? can bring us to the Brahma Jyoti, or show us the Paramatma feature, or reveal himself as a person and no one else. Well, Krishna or his pure devotee coming in the disciplic succession. Why? Because the Brahman feature is his feature. The Paramatma feature is his feature. And he is the supreme person. So that's the reason. We need something. Someone has something. We have to approach that person. Only that person can give us. If we approach someone who doesn't have it, we won't be able to get it. So that's the reason. Krishna is saying, don't be envious of me. Just follow my instruction. Just follow and you will get perfection. All your endeavors, you will get perfection. Try to give up this envy. And how can we give up this envy of Krishna? We begin chanting the holy name. We begin hearing about him. The more we hear and chant, gradually, our heart will be purified. Gradually, our envy will go away. It will go away, and gradually our pure love. Each of us have love in our heart, pure love, that will manifest simply by chanting the holy name and by hearing regularly from Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita. Is that okay? I'm not sure if there are any comments or questions. If no, then we'll stop here for today. Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Shila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Premanande, Hari Bol, Hare Krishna.